Training in Trenches. I'm your host, Steve Mercy, and today I want to go over a setup that I found in this stock, VEEV. VEEV. Viva. Viva le stock market. All right, guys. So, what I found here was a nice, bull flag setup. And so I wanted to see where I could basically get in and how I could, decide on what my supports, resistance, take profit, stop loss, all that good stuff is. All right, so the first thing I did was I came to the Fibonacci extension tool. It's the 3-point tool, okay? And I measured from this high to this low to the all-time high that it has here on the daily chart. Let me check, actually. This may not be the all-time high. No, yeah. So the all-time high is actually 343.96. Awesome. On the daily chart, that was the high I used. Okay. This first level here is considered a setup. If you guys are familiar with the Fibonacci extension tools, it's a very powerful tool. It measures symmetrical pullbacks, and so we do have these wicks that wick through the zone. But if we go down to a lower time frame, you'll see that, the body of the candles that wicked actually closed up here. So we're going to use that, or I'm going to use that rather. So that's my first support line that I drew up. All right. Fibonacci extension. Now we're going to look for Fibonacci retracement. Okay. So I'm going to start from the lowest low and work my way up. All right, so this is too low. Can't use that. That's also too low. Oh, lovely. All right, so this 2, 3, 6 level is going to overlap, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the properties. I'm going to turn off basically everything I don't need that wasn't the 2, 3, 6, so that my zones or my cluster or my group of Fibonacci levels here can stay neat and organized, and I can just see the confluence. So first, we got this 7681, 7607, okay? That's two levels. A retracement and extension, and now I want to find a Fibonacci retracement extension. Let's see this point here. Oh yeah, so this one's perfect. See this 127.2 retracement extension level, 275.39, and the low here is 275.71. Okay, so perfect. So let me go in here just real quick and clean up this chart. And you guys notice that this is what they call a Fibonacci cluster. This is what's called the Fibonacci cluster. This is work that I learned from Caroline Borodin. You can Google Fibonacci trading by Caroline Borodin, and you can learn this stuff as well. So this is a Fibonacci cluster. And technically, because of the Fibonacci price levels that are here, this is considered a two-step pattern, okay? Because the pullback was symmetrical, basically. Almost, anyways. Anyway, so I have this support zone here from 275.39 to 276.81, okay? About $1.50. And what I want to find is that this level holds and that the price starts to move higher, basically, okay? Just for full transparency, this was a setup I found a few days ago, and I actually got into a position yesterday, okay? Just wanted to show you guys the setup so you guys can see basically how I do my work. All right, so VEEV came down, traded as far as this low, and then started moving up higher, okay? Once you get or at least once I get the moving average crossover, along with the higher highs, higher lows, right? I consider that a trigger for me to enter. So I found the setup. This is my trigger, okay? And now my stop loss is going to be just below this zone. So 275.39 to 276.81. My stop loss is here at 275, right? Only 39 cents below the low of the zone. You can also use the swing low and stop out underneath 275.71. I like to give myself a little bit of room, that extra 40 cents. I'm not afraid to give that up if I'm wrong. Okay. So that's the zone, right? That's my support zone. And then I wanted to look for some targets. So again, I'll slap on a Fibonacci retracement and I'll use this high and come down to the low. All right. And then my targets are these upside targets, these green targets. The 1272 or the 1618 extension. All right. 296, 302. I want to show you guys what I like. I like the September 19 series. You guys don't have to trade this. You can trade the August series if you want to find some cheaper contracts. Okay, what I did was I bought a vertical spread here. So I bought the 280 strike, sold the 290 strike, and I paid a premium of about 460. Okay. So I got the September contract just because when I trade daily charts, this is the daily time frame. When I trade daily charts, I like to give myself 60 days or so, because sometimes, things take time. Also, VEEV has earnings here on 8/27. Okay, so these 8/15 expiration series wouldn't allow me to fully take advantage of that volatility heading into this event. Okay, so I hope this helps you guys. Good luck.